Welcome to Sardi's, where you can meet Jim Brochu, Broadway famous actor, philanthropist, and all-around good guy.
How do you get to Joe Allen?
Joe Allen's, I think it closed.
Welcome to Sardi Wednesday. This is Jim Brochu, special correspondent for The Steve Show. And we are here at Sardi's on Wednesday. Everybody is here, and we're with one of my favorite artists in the world, Mr. Ken Fallin. You have inherited the Hirschfeld mantle. Did Al influence you when you were a kid?
Very much so. A lot of Hirschfeld and a lot of cartoonists, because I was really into cartoons. But I learned how to draw Popeye and then Woody Woodpecker and I learned all the tricks to doing that. And then when I saw my first Warner Brothers cartoon with caricatures of real people, I had never seen that before, and it just blew my mind.
Do you remember the first Hirschfeld you saw?
I do, actually.
What was it?
It was in Life magazine, and it was of Helen Hayes, and Paul Muni was and then separate, and Harry Belafonte. I loved the style, and I said, that's magic.
Well, I remember you actually got to sit in Al Hirschfeld's barber chair in his studio. What was that like for you?
It was a religious experience, and there's a photograph of me, and Stanley says it looks like a child seeing Santa Claus for the first time.
And now you are the official caricaturist for, well, the Wall Street Journal and Broadway World and Playbill. Do you ever feel like when you're drawing something that you don't want to offend somebody? Do you ever take their feelings into consideration and say, oh, I don't want to make their nose as awful as it is?
Finish the drawing maybe, because when I'm working on it, I'm really trying to get a likeness, trying to get the pieces to come together, so I can't really be thinking about offending, but I've toned things down.
Do you have a favorite of his?
The rock group, Green Day. He did a drawing of them that is utterly fantastic. It's sold. It's gone.
Well, I'm honored because you've done me 3 times.
Has it been 3 times?
3 times, and you did my picture 3 times, too.
Oh, my reputation.
And you've been doing Forbidden Broadway for a long, long time now.
Long time. Oh, I did Once Upon a Mattress.
Oh, right, you were actually...
It was a whole different aspect.
Were you actually in the show?
My hand was in it. I drew pieces of scenery during the scenery changes. Basically, a drawing would be almost finished, and my hand would shoot across. It was projected from the back of the theater, just my hand.
Is your hand equity now?
Well, you know, that you're not the first person to ask that. I think like most people that do this work, you really like people with big, outstanding features, or just very interesting faces. Really pretty people are really hard to draw, and as far as caricature goes, so Barbara Streisand is a favorite. She actually owns a copy of a drawing that I did. She saw it and let it be known that she wanted it, and I was contacted.
Is there anyone who's had an incredibly negative response to one of your...
Yes, Liza Minnelli and Carol Burnett. Both, I admire and like both of them. Carol Burnett, it seems, does not like caricatures of herself. She's very sensitive, nor does Liza. Not only does Liza not like caricatures, she doesn't like people doing impressions of her. She's very, very insecure.
Was it a face-to-face that you found out that they didn't like it?
We were backstage in her dressing room, and I presented her with my drawing, because we had just met a couple of weeks before, and I told her that I had this Hirschfeld and I brought that too, and I brought mine, and she was like, she didn't want to have anything to do with Hirsch. She hated the Hirschfeld too. She was like gasping.